Howdy everyone, and welcome to day 4 of training with Mustang Ambassador. Today I am going to go over everything he's learned so far, and then we'll continue working on leading, some more desensitizing, and then hopefully he'll get to take a little field trip outside of his pen. Let's get started. this way. Hey, silly. Good boy. So he's still a little defensive of those legs. That's okay. I usually don't proceed without having a halter on, but I feel pretty comfortable with this guy. Even though he did have one moment where he kind of said, hey, back off a little bit yesterday, I still feel pretty comfortable and confident with this guy. So I don't proceed if I'm worried about what a horse's reaction is going to be. I feel like I've gotten to know this guy pretty quick. I can kind of see how he might react to certain situations. He's only really done one thing that's caught me off guard so far. So I'm pretty comfortable knowing, like, he might cock his leg or move away from this, but I don't think he's going to react in a way that's going to put me in danger. See, I can kind of see that coming, but I don't see anything dangerous coming when I stroke his legs. So I wouldn't proceed if I didn't have a good idea of what his reaction might be. And I'm okay with letting him walk away at this stage in the game. I'd rather see that than him sit there and just get fed up with me. So I'm not going to try and punish him for leaving if it's something he's still not comfortable with. I think we're ready to get haltered now. Are we? I think we are. It's gotten a lot drier. There's only really a couple spots in the middle where it's still pretty damp. Do you remember this, buddy? So I'll keep doing this step until he settles and accepts it. Good. Once it's good, I'll start from the beginning. Boy. And since every step went smoothly that time, I'm able to just go on and halter him up like a normal horse. And let's see what he's got. That's pretty good. So I think we're going to do a little desensitizing to the flag. Good boy. So the idea here is to start small and not push him past his fear threshold where he just explodes. Good boy. Every time he does something good, his release is going to be, I'll rub him down with the flab on his face, and he'll start to look forward to that and realize that that's a sign he did something right. So he's pretty good at this because we already introduced desensitizing to the lead rope. Good. So he knows I'm not really telling him to go anywhere. That doesn't mean he's not still a little nervous of this flag, but he kind of knows what's expected of him already. Come back here. Boy. Yeah, that's right. Okay, buddy? Good boy. It's just going to follow. Oh, hey, buddy. That's okay. Good. It'll follow till he settles. Try that again. Good. Woo! That was not what I was expecting. That's okay, buddy. That's okay. Nice and easy. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. It's okay. Good boy. So we'll try again. Where you got uncomfortable last time was here by the legs. And if I can, I'm going to try and keep his head tilted towards me a little bit so that he can't just run circles around me. Good boy. Good boy. And just try and follow those back feet best I can. That's better, buddy. Good. Very first hindquarter yield. So what I did there was he was kind of getting locked up and accepting the flag on his legs because he could just stand still in one spot and ignore it. So I made him move a little bit and followed his back leg with the flag to see if he was really okay with it, and he did great. So we'll try that again on the other side. There we go. Good boy. So he can kind of guard his reactions when he's standing locked up in one spot, but when he's moving, it's a lot harder for him to be guarded and hide his emotions. So that gives me a better idea of where we're at. Good boy. We're about done with that. I don't want to get it too perfect today. So I think we're just going to do a little bit more groundwork, groom him up some, and probably go for a little walk around the pasture. So I want to teach him next as a backup. I'm going to be using the flag as a stimulus, just like I did earlier. Whenever the flag is doing something, that's a stimulus. It's something that's happening. So the stimulus can either mean don't move, or it can mean go. Good. What was the difference between that? The flag was moving, but it meant two different things. The difference between the two was my body language. So I want the flag to be a tool, but I don't want it to be something I use to move him so that he stays scared of it so it's easy for me to move him. That's what I see too much when people round pen. They chase their horse with the flag because the horse is scared of it. They're only listening to the stimulus. They're not listening to you. They're not respecting your body language. They're just scared of what's in your hand. So I don't want him to be scared of this. I want him to realize it's just a tool. It can be used to ask him to stand still, and it can be used to ask him to move. Good boy. Difference there was my body language. So I used a lot of energy right there just to show you the point. But we're gonna start slow with teaching him to back up. I want him eventually to know how to back up when I just lean forward and kind of apply a little bit of my body language in the air. Even without the flag, I just want him to back up if I kind of go at him like this. Now he's not going to do that quite yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with that cue, start with the nice and easy one I want him to be great at eventually, like this. And then if he doesn't listen, I'll make it bigger. Then if he doesn't listen, I'll start shaking that flag a little bit. And then his feet move backwards. Good, so the stimulus stops and he gets a little bit of a reward. This is going to be a big reward to him eventually. This heading him down with the flag, he's going to realize, this means I get to stand still and chill out. Here we go again. Good. There we go. That's pretty good. He's not trying to spin out either which way. He's going straight backwards. And he's going without really hardly any effort at all. So this is a great starting point. Good boy. See how good that is? Oh my goodness. I promised I haven't worked this guy off camera yet. So all of his training you've seen. And he's making me look really good right about now. Good. So that's actually probably where I'm going to stop with that one today. I don't like to school these things too hard for like an hour at a time. I just think 10 minutes a day even on backing up, yielding the hindquarters, yielding the forequarters. Just 10 minutes a day on each groundwork exercise just works wonders. It makes it less of a big deal. Your horse feels more rewarded and less like you're jamming something into their brain. So we're gonna call it quits on the backup today, and we'll do a little bit of yielding the hindquarters because I definitely want control of his hindquarters before he leaves this pit. So here we go. Same thing. I'm going to use my final cue. I'm going to lean towards these hindquarters and push them away. Good. That was actually really good. Here we go again. Good, that's what I want to see. Good boy. So I don't want to be pulling his face towards me. I want to be pushing his hips out of my way, like I'm walking through them. Good, very good. Yeah, so he's got the concept down on that side. We'll just do the other side a few times. And the reason I'm rubbing him down in between teaching this hindquarter yield is I don't want him to always think that this flag means go. Remember, so we're brushing up on our desensitizing in between, making his feet move. Good. One more time. Good. Yeah, who's a good boy? You're a smart little Mustang. Yeah, you are. Alrighty, let's head over here, buddy. Hi, buddy. Can you see? So now I'm going to go in here with the soft brush and just brush off some of the loose dust all over his body. Start him getting used to being groomed a little bit more. Does that feel funny? He's kind of got a sensitive nose. Easy. Good boy. Can I look at your teeth? I haven't been able to see them yet. Good boy. Give another look. It's like, no, don't touch me. It's okay. Yeah, they look like 7-year-old teeth. That's one question I like to answer pretty early is the age estimate pretty accurate? Because sometimes the BLM is off, especially if the horse isn't born in holding, they're born in the wild. Sometimes they're way off. But he looks to be about 7, which is what the BLM said, so pretty accurate. We're okay with it. Okay. So we won't work too much on that today. He's kind of coming to the end of his patience with me on the legs. So I'm just going to do it one more time on each side. Easy. Almost. You're almost done, buddy. See? One more time, other side. See it? So he's been kind of following me with his nose, and this time he kind of like opened his lip a tiny bit, like he was like, maybe if I bite it, it'll go away. So I'm just gonna back him out of my space. Go again. outside real quick. Don't make faces at them. They didn't do anything to you. Yeah, he's definitely about 14'3". He's taller than most of mine. Boy, you're so good. Ready to fix your leading issues? Good. Well, he's actually being good now since I picked the whip up. Good boy. Good boy. But I think I still want to work on this exercise. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Here we go, so when you get sticky. Good. Almost. Okay, let's see. I'll put pressure. Good. With this lead rope. And I'll apply pressure with this whip directed at his hip until he comes forwards. So it's going to work best on this side. Good. Good boy. Good. There we go. I'm going to walk this way quickly. Change directions. Good. See how he handles that? That's awesome. What a good boy. I think we're ready. Are you ready to go on an adventure? Adventure? No? He says maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Come on, bub. Alright. We're headed out the gate. I'm going to leave it open because there's hay in here. So the other horses are going to come and snack on it because he hasn't finished it. And he'll get some fresh hay tonight. Then also this gate will remain open because if he gets away from me, then he has the option of running back to safety where he is comfortable. First steps. Good. Yep, you're still attached to me. You want to come this way? Good. How does it feel, buddy? This is the first time he's been out of this pen in 5 days? Don't. Thank you. Oh, the leaves are so crunchy. Easy. Just like, let's go back inside. Easy, good boy. So I might have to put this camera down if I need to get 2 hands on him. He's being okay. He just wants to see everything. He's like, why am I still attached to you? Good. Let's start walking, bud. Easy. Thank you. Good boy. So I just try and make these corrections as gentle as possible. But he's got to realize he's still attached. He can't just go where he wants. Good. You're okay, bud. Good. Yeah, he definitely wants to go back to his pen. Poor Bubby. Sorry, that's not an option right now. Maybe in a few minutes if you're good. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Who's so good? My goodness, buddy. See, you got over yourself. May, go away. He's looking at my dog. Who's a good ambassador? That's you. You're so handsome, buddy. So I'll just do probably a quick little lap of this pasture. Is that Brutus? Don't worry, y'all. More Brutus videos are coming. I promise. And he's doing good. Now, don't y'all two fight. I think they've been fighting through the panels. So I'll shoo Brutus off if he comes too close. Who's a good ambassador? I thought I was gonna have to drop the camera at first. You're acting kind of fussy. But you're so good. But yeah, Brutus is doing good. He's just taking his own time. So we're taking it slow. Good boy. Let's go this way, buddy. This way. Thank you. I'm really impressed with this horse. Good. Usually I have to have two hands on the lead rope when I take them out of their pen for the first time. I thought I'd have to drop the camera at first. But now he's like, oh, I get to explore? Count me in. What are you kicking at, buddy? Alright, we got some natural obstacles here. Let's see what he thinks. No big deal. Who's surprised? Not me. Come on, bub. Who's so good? This way, big boy. I should get major props for being able to walk backwards and keep the camera pointed on him. Is that a scary brush pile? No. Let's go this way, buddy. We've got about 3 acres here, which is about the max I'm comfortable walking him out in for the first time. Anything bigger, I would say create a smaller area for your horse to be in for the first time, or just spend a lot more time on groundwork exercises before you take them out. But in just 3 acres, I'm pretty confident in my ability to catch him if he were to run away. What? What? Who's so handsome? It's you. Yeah, we're going back to your pen now. And sometimes the hard part is actually getting them out of the pen. Sometimes, like Brutus didn't want to go through the tight gap. I mean, it's an 8-foot gap, but he used to be very claustrophobic. Did not want to go in between these two panels here. Hey, and sometimes the hard part is like, you walk them around a little bit, and then they're like, wait, I don't want to go back into that tight space. That's no fun. Good boy. But Ambassador is awesome. This way. Yeah, see, he's like, I want to go back out. Let's go back out. Are you really side passing? Oh my goodness. Fancy horse we got here. Good boy. Settle. So I'll just wait till he settles. Good boy. Then we'll come up here. Hey, come back to me. You know I only got one hand. Good boy. Yay! Excellent day 4 with Ambassador. Stop being fussy. I might have to reprimand him here a little bit. Good boy. Overall, excellent day 4. If you want to keep following this guy's training, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button. Hey, tss, tss. Easy. Settle. I'll make sure he's 100% settled before we take that halter off, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. So I'm really happy with this boy today. We covered a whole lot of ground and covered some really cool new milestones. I think he's the kind of horse who does something once and the next time he goes to do it, he's already a pro at it. So I'm really excited to keep working with him, and I promised I'd show y'all. I had to use 2 hands to settle him down a little bit, so I turned the camera off and just gave him gentle bumps on his face whenever he got fidgety. Even just like backed him up a little bit. Hey, hey, hey. I don't mean back up right now. Come on, Bubby. Good boy. And he settled down really quickly within like 5 minutes. So it's time to unhalter. As long as he's still not being fidgety. It's okay. He's telling me he's done today. He says, time's up. I've learned all I can learn today. So we're going to respect that and let him have the rest of the day off. And he's gone. I usually like to be the first one to step away when I unhalter, but I won't push that today. He's had a long day and he's getting a little bit cranky. So he's all done and he's like, can I go out now, please? Oh, look at him. Bless his heart. He just wants to go out to the pasture. Oh, soon, buddy. I promise. He'll be out soon. Oh. You know, you keep going on the right track that you are, buddy, and you'll be able to live out there soon. Poor guy. He doesn't like being cooped up. Anyways, y'all make sure to stay tuned, and more ambassador videos are on the way.